Hello, and welcome to a weekly vlog. Let's chat. Also, this mug has never been more true. Hi, I am sitting down to film an intro to a weekly vlog that is going to be the first of 10 weekly vlogs that you are gonna get over the next 10 weeks as I prepare to have content ready to go while I am on maternity leave. And I feel like I have to put that in quotes every time I say it when I talk to literally anybody, because I don't feel like my maternity leave is going to look like a regular experience. I mean, first off, I'm not gonna have a paid maternity leave. I work for myself. And so all of my paid maternity leave is coming, out of savings. And so I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I know that it's not gonna look like a traditional maternity leave. But I do know that I am doing a lot of preparation and things behind the scenes to be able to have the space and time to both recover personally as well as take care of and bond with my baby girl. So one of those things means that I am going to have content go up on YouTube just like it normally would. Normally I have 2 videos go live a week. One is a pre-recorded filmed video that is a variety of different things, from goal focus videos to tips, plan with me's, vlogs, etc. And then one live Q&A. But over the first 10 weeks-ish of my baby's life, it really depends on when she decides to come, I am kicking these vlogs off the week of my due date, and then I'm going to have 10 ready to go. And these vlogs are going to be in place of the live Q&A. So I am filming this back in June, like literally the middle of June, and you are seeing it at the end of September. But over the next 10 weeks, you are gonna get a weekly vlog every single week of the next 10 weeks of my life, which is going to be pregnancy weeks, am I 25? Like 25 and a half, so 25 to 35. Let's chat for a second about my history of vlogs. Also, there's piles of everything behind me, but that is one of the beauties of vlogs, is like it is real life. I don't have any makeup on. Like, I'm not as concerned about it being the perfect background, the perfect outfit, my hair, everything. Like, it is just wherever we're at in my life. And I've been meaning to kick this vlog off. I actually meant to kick it off yesterday on Monday, and that didn't happen. And then today I've been putting it off and finally was like you need to get this vlog going. So here we are. Let's talk for a second though about my history with vlogs and vlogging. If you're new here, this is gonna be a little bit of a Plan with Laken history lesson. If you are not new here, it's gonna be a trip down memory lane. So I only did very sporadic vlogs when I first started my channel. It was like, I'm going to Michael's and I'm gonna bring you with me, or I'm going out of town for the weekend and I'm gonna document that trip and call it a travel vlog. But I didn't really vlog my everyday life until that first Vlogmas, which was December of 2018. So 4.5. That math is right? My math major over here, 4.5 years ago. And it was my first Vlogmas, and because I was working a 9-to-5 job, I knew I wanted to vlog every day. I wanted to share my life every day, but I combined them into weekly vlogs. And that was the first time that I just vlogged my everyday life. And they were so well received. You loved them, I enjoyed doing them, and like bringing you along for just everyday life, especially Christmas time is always fun, that I decided to carry weekly vlogs through, like, to start doing them the following year. And I did weekly vlogs. I probably should have looked up these exact dates before I sat down to film this clip. I did weekly vlogs where I vlogged not every single day, but over the course of a week, and uploaded it pretty quickly, I think, after the week happened, for at least 3 years. Like, it was at least, I think, and maybe I'm gonna correct myself and have my editor pop it up. It was at least 2019, at least 2020, and I am pretty sure it was at least some of, if not most of 2021. And it was a lot. And I shared a lot of my life. I also vlogged every trip that I went on during that time frame. I shared a lot of personal stuff, a lot of my personal life. And while some of that, I'm so happy that I have documented, I do also know that there were times that I was vlogging and it took me out of my, like, what I was doing and like being in the moment and living my life, essentially. So I wanted to come up with a way to keep vlogs as part of my channel, but not have it be like where I felt like I needed to be picking up the camera every day. Like, literally, I was vlogging. I like felt like I could or should pick up the camera every single day of my life, and that was not healthy. So I went from weekly vlogs to doing weekly day in the life vlogs. So I would pick one day a week each week and vlog my day for that given week. Some time frame, that was what happened. And there was still a vlog every single week, but they were day in the life vlogs. I never know how to say that, day in the life vlogs, as opposed to weekly vlogs. So I did that for a period of time, and then overall I started cutting back on the amount of content I was creating in general, the amount of free content I was creating. And there's a lot of reasons behind that that I'm not gonna go into in this video, but vlogs just naturally, I did less of them. And so then I was really only doing one day in the life a month is how it kind of ended up shaking out this year, which has been very nice given my pregnancy symptoms and trying to navigate those. And so sharing my life like as often as I was would have been very, very difficult. But frankly, truthfully, even showing one day a month, the entire day from start to finish has been really tough for me. For a lot of reasons. And part of it is because I feel like I have to show every second of that day, and there are moments every day that I don't want to share on the internet. And even if I am feeling like I share everything, it still comes down to be a 30-minute video out of 24 hours of my life. Right now, obviously some of that is sleeping, but you know what I mean. But really, my days are so unpredictable with how I'm gonna feel at any given moment, and so like all over the place sometimes that it just, I felt, I don't know, I didn't like it, to be totally honest. So when I thought about doing more vlogs and preparing for maternity leave, I decided I was gonna go back to the weekly vlog style. That way, for 1 week, I can pick up the camera whenever it feels right to pick up the camera. And I don't feel like it has to be an entire day from start to finish. I'm gonna show you pieces of my week. As always, we'll have the date popped up so that you know what day that clip is from in case I don't say it. And it will just be the moments that feel right when I either have something I'm excited to tell you about, something I'm excited to share with you, or doing something. I know a lot of you have commented in the past that you prefer when vlogs are like me actually doing something as opposed to just talking to you about something, which is, it may not seem like it's a lot to like set the camera up for those moments, but it is. And so if I'm doing that throughout the week for various things, it's different than trying to get it all in one day. So I don't know, that was a lot of background and a lot of maybe unnecessary explaining, but that's what I wanted to start by telling you, is that I'm gonna be sharing pieces of my life over the next 10 weeks. We're gonna see how it goes. In my head, it's gonna be easier and feel better than trying to do one day right now. And then also doing a weekly vlog for a set period of time, especially this period of time, feels like a good, I don't know, something to then post while I'm away, spending time with my baby. So that's it. Time to get on with my day.
So here's a little snippet of what my plans look like today. I can finally check off that I kicked off the vlog. Finally did that. This is where we're at. We're kind of at this break. I kicked it off after this one-on-one call. My hair's still wet because I pushed my AM routine after I did some of this work. Well, I paused it. I paused my AM routine, I did this work, finished my AM routine, which included taking a shower, did this one-on-one call, and kicked off the vlog. It is raining all day, so this is not happening. I'm not going to the UPS store. The UPS store is to go pick up stuff from gifts that have come from the registry, which I'm so excited. And I'll share that with you when I do that, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. But it's raining, and I'm not going to try to carry those boxes home in the rain. So now I'm going to take my somewhat cold but still very functional cup of coffee and sit down and power through a bunch of work. All right, it is Wednesday evening. It's like almost 5 o'clock. I had my live Q&A today, and then I had 2 one-on-one calls, which obviously right now I'm not doing one-on-one coaching when you're seeing this because there's a baby either here or on her way very soon. But I will have a wait list set up for one-on-one coaching so that if you are interested when I open it back up again, I haven't decided when that's gonna be, but if you are interested, there is probably gonna be a discount code that comes with that wait list. So I'll leave that link down below. But anyways, going to the UPS store now. It was on the list for yesterday, but it was pouring. I know I said that. And now I have to bring bags because there's like a bunch of more packages there. I got at least one more package from the registry,
And then I also ordered 3 dresses, trying to find one for the baby shower. I don't love any of the ones I ordered, to be totally honest with you. I was looking on Amazon. I think I talked about this somewhere on a live. I'm frustrated with the amount of maternity options in person. Like, I would love to go shopping in person for dresses, but my mom and I have tried, and like, they don't exist. So I'll probably share those with you, although by the time you're seeing this video, the baby shower will be long gone, and so I will have obviously picked a dress, and who knows if it's gonna be one of these. Got my boxes. Really glad I brought bags, because there were 4 like big boxes that carrying this home would have been really tough. But as I was standing there in line, I remembered that I forgot my Amazon return. I was like, I was gonna go do them at the same time at the UPS store, and the person in front of me was returning something from Amazon, and I was like, oh, well, now I'm gonna have to make another trip over here. It's probably not gonna happen today. All right, it's a little bit later in the evening. I had to wait for Sam to finish working because his office is right next door to this room. But this is the current state of our nursery / guest room. It's really a whole lot of nothing. It has a bed, which still has like the sheets and stuff from when we had company that I haven't washed yet. The boxes that I'm about to open. This is the box of baking supplies. If you watched one of my older day in life vlogs, I talked about this new hobby that I decided I needed. Boxes I still need to go through and whatnot, but I'm gonna go ahead. I brought my tripod in here. I'm gonna set you on this, and we're gonna open up those boxes. Okay, I kind of had to open them all on the bed because they're like, you're on the windowsill, but there was no way, like I couldn't hold the box and open them at the same time. So I opened them all on the bed, which was, honestly, this is just so fun. I realized as I was opening them that I should have checked with Sam and like see if he wanted to be a part of this. It reminds me of that episode of Friends when Monica just opens all of the registry gifts. But like, frankly, if I think about like, we're having a co-ed couples baby shower, but like when most of the time, like women have like a female only baby shower and they open all the gifts, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay, and then some people did the Amazon gift wrapping, which is just so sweet. Okay, so this package is actually from one of you, which the fact that you like that, I like don't even have the words. When y'all reach out and you're like, oh, do you have a registry? Like, it just makes my heart, oh my gosh. Oh, this is so cute, look at this book. Oh, I love it so much. I'm so excited. This was on our registry, and I'm so excited for this. Oh, I love it. It's got all, oh, this is so good. It's like all of these amazing women and what they did. Thank you, I'm so excited. Okay, and then we got another gift. I'm not gonna go through like what everyone, wow, I can't even talk. Who they all are from. Why I cannot talk today. This one also was nice and gift wrapped. I think I know what this is. And it's really hard for me not to like check the registry and see who ordered what. Yeah, this is like a memory keeping like scrapbook for baby's first year. A lot of our registry is really based on a friend of mine. So one of my best friends is also currently pregnant. I mean, by the time you are seeing this video, she has definitely had her baby. She is 8 weeks ahead of me. So right now, that makes her 33 weeks when I'm filming this. So cute, so excited. And she is having a boy, and I'm just so excited for her and her husband. They are the wedding that we went to over in Ireland. But a lot of our registry things are things that she registered for, and I just copied and pasted. So like this is one of them, and she registered for the blue one, and I registered for the pink one. But it's baby's first year, and it's just a little like documenting book with you put pictures and all kinds of stuff, and so excited. And then one of the boxes was all of the dresses, which we'll get to in a second. And then the last box, also from one of you, is this massive box of stuff. And the irony is I saw in the registry, when I checked the registry the other day, that this that I registered for, which is like a little journal with all of like the health stuff, this I registered for. And I saw that one of you purchased this, and I was like, that's so sweet, I'm so excited, like, yay. And then I opened the box, and there are a ton of other fun things in here. So, and they're all like kind of this health related, but things that we didn't register for. And I know the person who sent it, their sister has had kids. So my guess is it's things that like we didn't register for that her sister has said. So one of them is a medicine dosing like pacifier, which is awesome. There's some baby medicine in here. A boogie wipes, gentle saline nose wipes. Oh my gosh. And then there's one thing in here I'm actually not gonna show on the internet. That is like a mom care, postpartum mom care thing, which I actually wanted to register for, but felt uncomfortable putting it on my registry. So I'm just very thankful that someone sent it to us. Oh my gosh. And then the other box that was on the bed that was not Amazon came also from one of you. Look at this box. I'm so excited to dig through this. Look at all of these things. There's a member of our community, a member who has been a member for a very long time, and she just also recently had a little girl at the very end of last year, and she was like, I would love to send you a bunch of hand-me-down clothes, and it is this giant box of clothes that I am so excited to dig into. So I feel like I have a big smile on my face because I'm so excited to go through this. And I just am now in this mood where I was going to like do a little bit more work and then take a bath. But like, I don't know if it's all the boxes on the bed that I want to clean up and organize, or if it's like just regular nesting that apparently comes with pregnancy. But I just have this desire to like put my hair in a ponytail and put on some music and like organize this stuff, like take care of this room a little bit, start to like put things in piles and whatnot, and just like start to get organized. I feel like it's taken me a while to get there. It took me a while, first off, to get to a place where I was excited and comfortable to like buy stuff myself. Let me take off the stand. That has changed. Okay, in general, this closet is a disaster, but I want to show you but this is the pile of clothes that I have bought myself. It's actually not that big, and then there's some things hanging up there. It's actually not as much as I thought it was. But it took me a while to get to a place where I was excited to start buying stuff. I'm gonna sit down when I finish telling you this story. And then even then, I didn't touch this room. I just like threw stuff in here. Like it was just kind of the catch-all room. And I was like, I'm not even ready to touch the baby's room. I think a lot of that is driven by the room specifically, the fact that the rest of our apartment still doesn't feel done. There's still things I want to buy for other rooms in our apartment because we moved in while I was pregnant. Like if we had already lived in this apartment and the rest of it was done and all I needed to do was like convert this into a baby's room, it may have felt a little bit different. But I finally got this room like clean and organized because we were having company, and so I needed to for them to be able to stay in here. And now it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna mess with it. We have the rocking chair arriving in the next couple of days. I think it said delivery on Tuesday, so it's like a week away, but I need to have space, make space for that. And yeah, so I'm just, I feel like I'm finally getting that itch to like start to organize and get things ready. And so I feel like I want to lean into that tonight and take advantage. I totally forgot about the dresses. Okay, let me darken it up a little bit. It's a little too bright. So I'm looking for both a dress for the baby shower and also for maternity photos. It might end up being the same dress. Like I just might end up doing the same one, and I'm okay with that. So here's option one. I actually really like this. I may have to go into the other room and use the mirror. I mean, I guess I can use the viewfinder. I probably will also try them on for my mom today, or not today, another day. I actually really like this one. I wanted something that had some sort of a sleeve. I'm just a lot more confident in the sleeve, especially right now. All of the maternity dresses I'm on are pretty low cut, but it's, you can't really tell, but it's kind of like it's got a ruffle that goes all the way to the top. Yeah, actually I kind of like this. This is a good option. Sorry, the angle for this is so awkward. I know that was like just staring like the middle of my body. Okay, option two. I think either they didn't have it in a solid pink or they didn't have my size. I really like this dress, but I don't like the pattern. It's a lot more of like a coral. I mean, like, let me see. I like the pattern in general, but for like my baby shower, I guess it could be cute for maternity photos. It's very similar to the other one in terms of like the sleeves and whatnot. But it's got a bow that I can tie either in the back or in the front. I don't know. I don't hate the pattern in general, but for what I'm shopping for, I don't love the pattern. But I think that they didn't have it in like my size in, like this was the best option in my size. So I probably will return this one, but I might keep it bookmark, because I feel like on Amazon, things that come in a bunch of colors come back into stock all the time. Okay, this one, I like the pattern better, even though, I mean, it is technically blue, but it's got lots of pink flowers. But I don't really like the dress. I don't like it's not flowy sleeves. It's like a structured sleeve, but then with like a ruffle on it. And it comes up really high. And I know I was just kind of complaining about the fact that like all the maternity dresses are super low cut, but this is not as flattering. And then it's like the dress and then there's a ruffle that starts and it's just not, I don't know. I'm not really a fan. So, yeah, but I guess maybe one, but I'm definitely gonna keep shopping and checking things out. Hello, happy Friday. I am headed out to go to an appointment that I am both very excited and a little bit nervous about as well. I am headed to go get my eyebrows and my eyelashes tinted. Now, this is something that I have wanted to try for a very long time, especially as I've gotten a lot more comfortable with just going out and about without makeup on, which truthfully, that took a lot of years. There were a lot of years where I didn't even feel comfortable running errands in the city when I lived in New York without putting some sort of makeup on. I'm trying to keep up with the changing of the lighting, but we're just gonna do our best since we're outside. Anyways, I wish I could tell you like exactly what happened or like what I did to work on my confidence in that capacity. I don't really have an answer for you there, but what I will say is that being on camera, and same thing here, I used to not be comfortable being on camera without makeup on. And vlogging, I think, definitely made an impact on that. So anyways, since becoming more comfortable with that, like I'm talking about face makeup, like foundation, concealer, some sort of tinted moisturizer, etc. Also, I'm already out of breath because walking and filming is exhausting when I'm not pregnant. Okay, which also I am 26 weeks today. Anyways, I have considered eyebrow and eyelash tinting for a very long time. Just one of those things that would make it where I really would feel even way more confident. My eyelashes especially is like the one thing I've been like, if I could just have my eyelashes, like I could just have mascara on, that would be awesome. But I also, the other thing about not wearing makeup, especially since we've all been working from home, is I don't want to have to take my makeup off if I don't have to. And so if I could just have almost permanent mascara, but I know it's not permanent, it's temporary, but it's temporary for an extended period of time, then that would just make things even easier and more comfortable with like being able to go run, do things without makeup on. So a very good friend of mine who lives here in the city, in Chicago, which I am so freaking thankful to live in the same place as her. It's been so freaking awesome. She has been going to this eyebrow guy and she gets her eyebrows done and her eyelashes done from this guy. And has been raving about him for years. And I was like, okay, when I move there, I'm gonna try it. And I've been putting it off and putting it off. I mean, putting it off. I've been here 3.5 months, but I'm finally going today to try it out. Also, I keep stopping and starting vlogging because I'm still not totally comfortable vlogging in Chicago yet. In New York, I know I said this in another video, in New York, nobody cared. Nobody looked at me, nobody cared. I'm not quite sure if that's the case here yet. Anyways, when she goes, she also gets a lash lift in addition to the tint. First off, it's not recommended that you get a lift while you're pregnant. So that one wasn't really an option for me anyways. But also, I don't know, I'm just switch arms. I don't know that I need the lift because can I just curl them? Right, like I don't mind running the eyelash curler over them in the morning. That's not like a step where I would like, it's not gonna take me all that long, and it's not a step that I have to like wash mascara off at the end of the day. For me, I think it's really more about the color. I have very long, very thick eyelashes, just naturally. They're just very light, so you can't see them unless I put mascara on them. So I'm excited to try out just the tint. Maybe someday in the future I'll also get the lift, but for now, just the eyebrow tint and the eyelash tint. So here's the before. Okay, I'm walking by the train. Like I hit the train station. I was originally just gonna walk the whole way. I left with enough time. I'm trying to look at my watch and I can't get my sleeve. Also, it's like weirdly cold here. It is June, whatever date it is, and it is like 50 something degrees outside. Okay, yeah, I have plenty of time. I'm just gonna walk. You know what I think I'm gonna do? It's about a 30-ish minute walk. I mean, I've already been walking for a bit, clearly. I think I'm gonna do the Little Mermaid Peloton walk. I have heard so many people rave about it. Like, it's the new Little Mermaid soundtrack, which is incredible. Saw the movie, loved it. But there's like a Peloton guided outdoor walk. Actually, I think they did it in the studio, but I can do it outdoors. So I think I will put, I think it's a 30-minute walk. So it should line up pretty perfectly. I was letting somebody pass me. All right, here's the after. Wow, they're even like darker, I feel like, in the viewfinder of the camera than they were on my phone or in the mirror. Definitely gonna take some getting used to. I don't know, we'll see. I do like them. I just feel like they're a lot, and my skin's still a little bit red from the wax. So I think, I don't know. I feel like they're darker than even when I like fill in my brows normally, when I'm like doing a full face of makeup, let alone just like existing without makeup on. The actual eyelashes, I feel like I can't really tell as much with them not being curled. He did say, he was like, I always recommend if people are getting a lash tint to also get the lift, but like obviously right now you can't do that. So I'm excited to get home and, oh, the lighting just changed. I'm excited to get home and curl them and see if that makes a difference for like how I feel about them. But I'm glad I went. I just am still like, it's a little bit of getting used to and deciding if it's something I want to continue with. Okay, I just got home and immediately curled my lashes. I'm obsessed. Like, that to me is worth every second. Now it still like looks a little bit, what's the word? There's like, he told me there's like residual tint dye, it's dye basically, on like the edges. Like it almost looks like eyeliner right now, and he goes, that will go away in a couple of days. Like it's just on your skin, it'll go away. It's almost like when I dye my hair, right? I get like, my scalp gets like the hair dye color on it, and it takes like another wash for it to go away. He goes, it's like the same thing. But look at those. I am so excited. I'm so freaking excited. Hello, happy Saturday. It is Saturday morning. Loving my eyebrows more so like with a full face of makeup. I didn't do anything to them. I didn't even really like fill in. I probably could have filled in a little bit with some pencil, but I didn't even touch them. I literally just like ran the spoolie through it to make sure they were like neat. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like brushing through them. That's all I did. So loving that. That's awesome. It is Saturday. I just got done with the live kickoff call for this relaunch of my course, Accelerate Your Goals. I'm smiling from ear to ear because I'm just so excited that this is finally out in the world. I created this course I created it back in late 2020, launched it in 2021, taught it live 3 times in 2021. And as much as I enjoy the live, I really wanted to make it like recorded and uploaded so that people could buy it whenever and do it at their own pace. Like that was really important to me, both for a lot of different reasons. But I kept putting it off and I kept putting it off and I kept putting it off, and I finally prioritized it and it went on sale. And this week it is the like initial launch, which is coming with 3 live calls. Going forward, it will just be available. So if you are interested in the course, I will leave the link down below. Never say never that I won't do like a live, I don't know, support week, I guess maybe. I need to come up with a better name for it. If people would find that valuable, obviously when you're watching this video, I either have a baby or I'm about to have a baby. So that's not like anytime in the immediate near future, but it is something that I have considered doing on a more regular basis. Is like, okay, it's on sale always, like you can always get it. But if you want extra live support this week between Q&As and my attention, like we're gonna do that this upcoming week if you wanna join. So I haven't quite figured that out yet, to be totally honest, but I just got done with the live and it was awesome. They had some great questions and it was just the kickoff call, and now they have the first module in their hands, and so I can't wait. I'm just so excited. So I wanted to show you something that I am about to wrap up. I might need to talk a little bit quieter. I don't know where Sam is in the house and what he's doing. Tomorrow is Father's Day, and even though technically he's not a father yet, I think, you know, it's a very different experience to have a pregnancy, Mother's Day, Father's Day, like Mother's Day versus Father's Day, right? Like I 100% already feel like a mom. Like I have been growing this human for 26 weeks now. Like I already very much feel like a mom. I don't know that my husband feels that way quite yet, and that's completely understandable. Like yes, he obviously knows what's happening and what's going to happen, but like the pregnancy journey is very different for the pregnant parent versus the non-pregnant parent. So I can understand not feeling the same way towards like Mother's Day, Father's Day quite yet. That doesn't mean that I didn't get him something. Just so freaking cute. So I got this. It's funny, the name on the tag is not the website that I bought it from. The website I bought it from is called Cole and Coddle. I will leave a link down below. I kept getting a ton of advertisements for it and finally decided to sink in. It was a lot of like duo shirts. And so one for Sam that says taco and one for the baby that says taquito. Just so stinking cute. I'm so obsessed, even though it's not till 6 months, but or like I know that the month on here means the max, so depending on her size, like we could start this earlier, but anyway, I love it so much. I'm so excited. All right, so it's about 10:35. I am gonna paint my nails because I'm so mad. Normally when I need to paint my nails, it's a me fault, like something may have slightly chipped and then I picked it all off. Yesterday I destroyed my nails eating Cheez-Its. I had this like light blue nail polish on, and then I ate some Cheez-Its and they got all orange and yellow and like it would not wash off. It was so bizarre. So I'm gonna repaint my nails. I'm gonna do a little bit of work and then we are actually headed to, I'm so freaking excited. Chicago does a festival, like a street festival called Pride Fest every month in June. It's the weekend before the Pride Parade. It's totally different. Like it's not totally separate, but like it's a different weekend, it's a different event. And that is this weekend. And so my mom and stepdad and Sam and I are gonna go. And I am thinking, one of the benefits of it being a weekly vlog is I feel like if I wanna document it, for a long time, I haven't been documenting like social, personal things. There's a lot of reasons behind that, but I stopped doing it a long time ago. And there are still times that I kind of do want to. And so I'm gonna take my camera with me. I am actually gonna close out this vlog here. I'm gonna take my camera with me and any footage or anything I capture, we'll just do a weekend recap on Monday when I kick off next week's vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here because I know I've been very chatty this week, and that's gonna be it for our first weekly vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Why can't I close this out? Not awkward.